Welcome to the place I now call my temporary house of the occasional sleep that I don't get very much.
Ah, Guardian. Ingol, let's make haste and get down to business.
Ingol, there are no words to express our gratitude for your help. I just want you to know.
Sigurd, your problems are my problems. I would never turn my back on you. Ragnar would never forgive me.
Sorella will be well cared for, and I give you my word, Ingol, on my life.
I know you and the Guardian will take good care of her. She'll be in good hands. But I also want Cassius to personally take responsibility for her welfare once you meet up. He is to keep her out of harm's way, never leave her side, and is not to participate in the main battle. This is non-negotiable, and I want your word on it.
Of course. You have my word.
An understandable, reasonable request.
It was the only way to get Angie to agree. I would advise you, Rigmor, and you too, Guardian, to keep a wide berth from Falkreath for the foreseeable future, lest you end up with an arrow in your neck.
We've received word from Cassius. Quintus is on our side. Once Cassius has prepared a base camp at the foot of the ridge, he will send word and await your arrival. You'll all cross the ridge and trek down through the highlands to the source of the Brenner River. Keeping to the south side, you'll follow the river and make your way to Quintus' headquarters. The journey is not without its dangers. Redguard border raiders inhabit the region, so you all must be vigilant.
So that old goat has become a mountain goat. I'm looking forward to seeing him again. But why not just travel down the Gold Coast via Skingrad?
A medium-sized party would stand out. Plus, the road to Anvil has many new Imperial Army patrols. The element of surprise is vital. We don't know the full extent of Morag Cepheus' powers. Every angle must be covered.
I know she's a bitch.
If she knows you're coming.
Yeah, of course. The less risk to Sorella, the better.
I know the Great Forest like the back of my hand. We can pass through the forest all the way to Coral without being detected.
If you are seen by any patrols, it's imperative you silence them and dispose of the bodies. Keep away from the walls of Coral. Parley with the Count will only be an option if Morag Cepheus has been defeated.
Also bear in mind, we don't know what to expect once inside Table Mountain. We have no idea how powerful the Bridge of Sighs might be, what it might do to you if you get too close, so keep away from its radiance.
Just to make sure you've cleared the way before Sorella enters the chamber. One shot is all she needs, so make it count. Then get her the hell out of there.
Understood.
Will do.
Just be careful, all of you. Remember, Sorella is only a child.
Well, speaking of... Hey, Rigmor, it's your chaperones.
Hey, Dad.
Hey there, kiddo. Come and sit down next to me. You remember everyone here, don't you?
Rigmor still looks the same.
I've changed a little.
My, how you've grown. You're such a big girl now.
I guess you didn't like my
Hi,
comment, did you?
Stigan. I've missed everyone so much. By the way, Mom says hi. It's so cool to see you all again.
It's so good to see you again, Sorella. I'm just sorry it has to be under these circumstances.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Just a little bit.
That's okay. I knew this was coming. They're waiting for me.
Who is waiting for you, child?
Oh, that sounds ominous.
The children. The children in the glass house.
Did these children speak to you somehow? What did they say?
You're freathof, aren't you?
How could you possibly know that?
Oh no, something bad's about to happen.
Sophia?
Oh, okay.
Nothing, my child. But please, don't play games. What? How?
You had better sit down, freathof.
Yeah,
I've got a
before you
message
fall
for
down.
you from Sophia.
What is it she wants to tell me, child?
She said to tell you not to blame yourself. It wasn't your fault, and she misses you.
Freathof!
I said he was gonna fall down. Oh, poor Freathof.
What kind of sorcery is this?
She knows you never gave up looking for her, and she said not to be sad anymore.
Sophia!
She's happy and is going home soon.
I'm not here.
They're all waiting for her.
Don't worry about me.
Freathof, do you want to retire? I'll help you to your room.
No. No. I just want to sit a while.
Then everyone, please excuse me. I have heard enough. Sorella, if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask.
Yep.
Hey, Dragonborn. I still got your bow. Look. And the ring you gave me.
Well, that's nice. Surprised how many people keep things I give them. But, Sorella, I am sorry you're mixed up in all of this, but I have to ask, Sophia, how?
I took the ring off about a year ago. The voices had stopped, but when I was dreaming, Xenia came and took me to the glass house.
Does Xenia live there too? In the glass house?
No, Xenia doesn't live there. She's a free spirit. I have seen the glass house. Sophia is there with all the other children. I know what to do.
You're a very brave girl, Sorella.
Try telling that to my mom.
Let us reinforce our positions here and await word for Cassius. Then we can begin. I also expect some kind of response from the enemy once they realize we have Leowin's son. Come, Carice, it has been a very long day.
I need to return to the encampment at the road. Get to work on those positions.
Alright.
Grom and Tiny will be guarding Sorella. Does she have a room already?
Sorella can stay with me.
That's all I need to know.
Shit.
Grom, Tiny,
I mean,
keep watch outside Rigmore's room.
He'll be safe.
Hey, Sorella! Didn't you look after me once? Well, now it's my turn. You can stay with me in my room. We have so much to catch up on.
Hey, that would be cool, Rigmore. Good night, Dragonborn. Oh, and I still have the pony.
Good night, Dragonborn.
Good night. Freathof, we need to talk. Freathof, I need to ask you about something.
I'm too upset for talking right now.
Freathof, please. Sophia wouldn't want you to be this way. I need your counsel.
No, you're right. What is it you want to ask?
Do you know about the prophecy of the chosen queen of Tamriel?
Ah, you've come to the right man. Yes, the chosen queen of Tamriel isn't written in parchment, but rather passed down by word of mouth by elder scholars and scribes. It all comes from hearsay, mostly, and isn't officially sanctioned. Now then, let me see. When Akatosh failed to save the beast races from the persecution of men, Al-Esh cursed the land. Tamriel would never have peace and prosperity until all her children were returned to her.
I know of this.
Excuse me.
You mean the Minotaur, right?
The Minotaur have been extinct for centuries. Even if there were credence in the fable, there would be peace already. You could have thought so before all that has come to pass recently. But yet again, we are locked in perpetual struggle, as you can see.
What if I told you I was in the presence of the last surviving Minotaur?
Why, that's impossible.
His name was Lord Morbel Harza, I believe. The last living Minotaur. I was trapped with him in a labyrinth underneath the citadel.
By the 9 divines. What came to pass? How?
He told me of the prophecy of Al-Esh and begged me to release him.
So you slew him?
It was the only way for both of us to be free. But he said his death would signal the coming of the chosen queen.
So you think Rigmor is the chosen queen?
It sounds all contrived, I know, but there's too many coincidences for it to not be true.
Well, she certainly is poised for greatness, especially with her royal bloodline.
Also Azura's protection, Boethia's interference, other weird shit on Lost Islands. I need answers.
Daedra have a talent for playing with people's minds and lives. Why do you think this ties into the prophecy?
It's not just the Daedra, but also divine intervention, freathof. This Al-Esh.
Al-Esh, mother of all mortals. Another name for Alessia. It was she cursed the land.
Now you can see why I think Rigmor could be the chosen one.
Not the chosen one, my friend. That is something completely different.
How do you mean?
The Alessian prophecy speaks of the chosen queen of Tamriel, and Rigmor could indeed be she. It would explain the keen interest by Daedra, and gods even, ever since she was born. And her bloodline to a royal dynasty helps make that theory credible. But the Chosen One, as written in the Elder Scrolls, is half beast. So I am afraid Rigmor is not the Chosen One. In fact, when you put 2 and 2 together, you should now begin to see your own destiny entwined with that of Rigmor.
What the hell are you trying to say, freathof?
The queen chosen to deliver the One. The child of royal blood and dragon child.
Holy fucking shit.
May I interject and ask you a very personal question?
Go ahead, freathof. I've come this far. Ask me anything.
I have noticed Rigmor is very fond of you. Have you two had relations?
Freathof, you are treading a very fine line here.
The last Dragonborn, a half-beast, half-human. The Minotaur Lord spared you because that too is in the prophecy, isn't it? That only a half-beast brother or sister could release the curse.
Do you now see why I had to ask you about all of this?
You love Rigmor, don't you? It's all right. I have no qualms about you and she being as one. I assure you of my confidentiality and trust in this matter.
Fuck. Yeah. I love Rigmore with all my heart.
That, my friend, is all too obvious. Most ignore it as a fad, but I see through it as through a clear crystal glass.
Is it really that obvious?
There's nothing more I would like than to see Rigmore happy. Even Sigrun is not, how shall we say it, too uncomfortable with the notion of you two being together.
Wait, Sigrun would be okay with us as a couple?
Sigrun thinks the world of you. How could she not after everything you have done for her and Rigmore? Know this. If you asked for her blessing, I am sure it would be forthcoming. But my friend, there comes with it a heavy price.
What do you mean?
You could never marry her. Well, actually you could. On the surface, it would appear normal. Already your titles allow it, but you could never have children, unfortunately.
Why?
Bearing a dragon child would... I am afraid Rigmore would be destined to die in childbirth.
So the chosen queen of Tamriel isn't a prophecy for good at all, but a fucking curse.
Her body a vessel to be discarded, sacrificed for the whim of the gods, bearing them their chosen one.
And am I the fool? The catalyst? The seed to be discarded also?
You could put it that way.
The killer who would go on to kill the very one he loved the most.
It's almost as if the cruelty of the gods knows no bounds.
There must be a way, freathof. There must.
Apart from Alessia, every woman who ever tried to bring into the world a half-human, half-beast child has perished. None has ever survived, including your... Forgive me, I've spoken too much already. I am so sorry, Dragonborn. Truly I am. However, I must retire. It's been a very long day.
Alright.
Maybe you should try finding solace at the cathedral. Ask the priest within about what we have spoken of. It may help you find what you are looking for.
Alright, I'll do that. I just need to think for a minute. It's a lot to take in, and just go wait for you to leave so I can do something real quick, because... What the fuck? Oh, this is so messed up. I don't see a priest, so I guess I'll just
when your own strength fails you, trust in the Nine.
Who?
I can sense a heavy burden, my child.
Where are you?
Let Lord Akatosh help carry the load, if only for a short while. May I sit beside you?
Yeah, you feel free to sit there. I'm looking for answers.
Tell me what is troubling you, my child. Speak freely. This is a house of sanctuary, a house of truth.
Father, I'm confused. I feel I'm at the edge of a precipice and fear I will fall into the darkness.
The light will always find a way into every aspect of the dark. You have nothing to fear.
Someone close to me is in danger. Someone I have always protected and guarded, but now
Now you feel that you might be the one who places them in danger?
Everything points to a destiny not of my choosing, of our choosing. Either way, there seems to be no way out.
There is always a way out, my child. May I assume you are referring to the Lady Rigmore?
I have this crazy idea. Rigmore is the chosen queen, but if she is, what then?
Then she will become Empress of Tamriel.
But if I'm right, and she becomes queen, there's something else, isn't there?
Her firstborn will be Dragonborn.
But her firstborn will be her last. No mortal has ever survived giving birth to a dragon child.
I am sure Alessia would never allow harm to come to Rigmore. You must trust in the Nine.
Trusting in the Nine did not save my mother, priest.
Your mother's love is with you always. She looks down upon you from the heavens and is pleased with her son. Your father's love is also with you always, and he looks down from the heavens and is proud and pleased with his son. All you have to do is look to them and ask what it is you want, and it shall be given to you.
All I ask, Father, is that Rigmore be safe and well.
She will always need her guardian protector. You must never leave her side.
No, what I mean is, if she becomes with child.
Have faith, my child. Trust in the Nine. No harm shall befall her. Mother and child shall be blessed. Go forth and fulfill your destiny, and know that you are blessed also. There shall be signs to follow, and tasks to be done to restore the light that shall burn brightly, to purge the darkness from the land.
Only time will tell, I guess. But thank you anyway.
When you carry the load of others, as well as your own, the Nine shall help you carry your burden. Be reassured that they look upon you always, and are proud of this, and are well pleased.
I feel like I'm gonna get sick. Whew.
Well met. How can I help you? Are you looking for counsel?
Thank you, Father, but I have just spoken to the other priest.
What other priest? There's only me here.
Wait a minute.